Hey guys, how you all doing? This is Ryan Boundless. I hope you're all doing great, and I hope you're all doing great financially. Damn. You know, I wanted to get an idea of how much money I'm spending here in Japan. I've done this before. I did it a few years ago when I lived in Kobe. I just felt like I was spending a ton of money, and I think if you have control over, or at least you know how much you're spending, from that point you can start controlling your financial destiny. So I think it's very important. The first step is to learn how much you're spending to live. Alright guys, so let's break this down. I'm looking at my computer screen here, so sorry if I don't make eye contact with you 100% of the time. What I'm talking about here is my living expenses for December 2014. I recorded all my expenses. For example, every time I went shopping for food, I wrote down how much I spent. I just put it in my smartphone. Every time I went out to eat, I recorded how much I spent. And every time I bought something, I basically recorded everything I spent. So let's get it started. Alright, for my rent, when I first came here to Osaka, I hustled and I bargained with those realtors. They'll try to get you to pay the highest rent possible. I got a good deal. My rent is only 39,000 yen a month. Along with my rent, I also pay for water, and water is always 2,000 yen a month for me. I pay it along with my rent. Okay, so for my electricity for December 2014, I paid 2,607 yen. Pretty cheap, I think. My gas, a little expensive. So I use gas for cooking, for my showers and baths. And the gas ran up to 4,590 yen. My internet is pretty basic. I don't pay for a smartphone, like I don't pay for a, a provider. I do everything for the internet, even my phone calls. And I just use a little hotspot, and that cost a mere 4,315 yen. Very cheap, very affordable. And that's all you can use. That's what they call it, Sky Hodai. It's like you can use as much internet as you want. It's truly unlimited, meaning that it doesn't slow down the speed after you use a certain amount of gigabytes. I can watch movies, YouTube all day long, and it's very comfortable. It's a great deal. It seems like it's cheaper than America from what I've researched. Anyways, next, groceries. So every time I go to the supermarket, I write down how much I spend. I spent 21,932 yen on groceries in December. In December I ate out a lot, more than usual, and I ended up spending 21,850 yen. Now I gotta add here, in December, in terms of my eating habits, I didn't hold back. I bought pretty much anything I wanted. I ate out whenever I wanted. So I was pretty free and very comfortable. And as you can see, the total here is, sorry I haven't added this up yet, but it works out to about 43,000 yen, which is, I think that's actually expensive, on the expensive side, but for one person. But food is expensive here. Now for transportation, most of my transportation was for going to my workplaces, and I spent 11,920 yen. I also have a column in my expenses for transportation reimbursement. So actually some of the companies that I work for will reimburse me for transportation. That's actually quite common here in Japan. And so I was reimbursed 10,080 yen for transportation. So my true transportation cost came out to something close to like 2,000 yen, which is really cheap. And then for stuff, for things like clothes, just stuff, you know, toys, whatever, I didn't spend any money on stuff in December, so I did really good. And my total living expenses for December 2014, and this just shocked me, 98,134 yen. I thought I was spending like 200,000 yen a month, and it just blows my mind that I can live this cheaply. You know, and if you think about my salary and how much I spend just to live, I mean, it's a great combination because I get to save a lot of money. Okay guys, well this is just a little information about my living expenses here in Japan, micro living here in Japan, you know, trying to take shortcuts and trying to live cheaply but still live comfortably. And I hope you all can get control of your finances, find out how much you're spending every month, and create a long-term savings plan for yourself. Make a little bit of sacrifice, it goes a long way, especially after 5-10 years. Alright guys, good luck and thanks for watching.